Okay, so my question at this point is, what would be your message? Or what would you like to say to the people in Haiti or abroad based on the plight of your people? What would you like to say? You can say it in English, you can say it in Creole. What would you like to say?
Well, I tell them that at this moment on, it's a message from the Mossad, let them know that it's time. It's time. I mean, I know a lot of Haitians in Haiti, they don't really know who they are, even though they're really deep in Christianity, thinking they're worshiping the right, power, the right God, but they just need to more understanding of what they need to do to get back to the Mossad. Basically, what I'll tell them is stop dealing with all the spirits, which is a hard thing for them to do because it's like a cultural thing. But they have to stop dealing with the voodoo side that they do a lot, and trying to get back with the Mossad, which is, I don't even think they know his real name, which is HAITI. I think if they even start with that basic stuff, like using his real name, maybe from there on, Mossad will probably drop some stuff onto them, some knowledge or something, or some people through, some other information, and they will actually get back to the Mossad. And if they want to, they have people out there available to actually let them know that, we are the true Jews. We're not really Haitians. We are the true people of God. In case they want to know more stuff, they can just, get in contact with even, some website they could check out, or just check on, YouTube or Google it and find out a lot more stuff about themselves. They're not really Haitians. They're like the true people of the Mossad. They just need to get back to that. Once they get back to that level, then they'll see what happens, because they are very spiritual people. As we all know, they deal with a lot of voodoo, but once they get back in the real way, the true ways, then, miracles will start happening, like we used to do back in the days. We are the true people. We used to like.
Praise the Most High. Before we close out, I wanted to also say that once that earthquake happened, before they had a chance to really mobilize, they tried to defame Wycliffe, John Wycliffe. And they was talking about his foundation. What is the name of his foundation he have?
Yele?
Yeah, Yele Foundation. And they was trying to say that, there were some improprieties when it comes to his taxes and whether or not he's actually claiming or reporting some of the money he's received through his foundation. It seems like without prosecution, they just immediately, without any type of persecution or process, they try to defame him in the court of public opinion. They try to make it seem as if, don't send money to a Haitian to help his people. On the other hand, send money to the Red Cross, which we know breaks down to Red Shield or Rothschild, to help the Haitian people. And all I know is I can't relate fully to the plot, to what's going on in Haiti. Personally, I know you can, but I could relate to what's going on in the United States when it came to Louisiana and Katrina. How all this money went to Red Cross and the people are still suffering to this day and nothing has been built. But yet they tried to defame him and make it, because they knew initially, once it happened, people would send money to a Haitian knowing that the money would actually get to Haitians. So they tried to defame him and tear him down. And at some point, I don't know, maybe they got to him. Because here it is, you see the We Are the World, they came out with the feel-good story. But let me tell you, you can't get 50 singers together and change the fact that over almost 300,000 people have died from the hands of the United States heart system. Okay? So I know everything they do, they usually come with some musicians, some singers, and try to give a feel-good story behind the atrocities that the United States continually fabricate in this earth. The bottom line is there's no way to make Haiti a feel-good story. And now you got Wycliffe, they gave him 3 separate parts in the song after they tried to defame him. So that's what they do. Either you play or they take you down. And obviously, he played the game. And I respect him. I think that he's a great musician. I think he's a great singer. But I think you need to draw the line at some place when it comes to your people. And I think that he should have drawn the line and just came out there and told the people exactly what it was. He didn't have to defend himself on YouTube on whether or not his foundation is right. He's a Haitian. And if he want to take the money to help his people after doing free concerts, and you know the money is going to him, he's a Haitian. So the money goes to him. Is he not a Haitian? They're going to defame him, and not a dime, not one dime is going to get to the Haitians. Here it is, like I read online. You can give free vaccinations. You can give out free swine flu shots, but you can't give free food and water and blankets for those that are suffering, and free medication and free doctors, and you can't do that. But you can give out free vaccines. And that's what goes on. They defame our people so that the people can think that, well, I'm not sure because I hear stuff about you, so I'm going to send the money to people we can trust. You can't trust the Red Cross. We can't trust America. We can't trust this Western world. And you know what? We can't trust the French either. They're all in it together. They're all together to get the resources and the oil. And Haiti was no different than Iraq. It's no different than Afghanistan. It's no different than what's about to go down in Iran. Okay? The Most High says, Yeshua told us, Christ said in Matthew 24, that in the end days, there'll be earthquakes in diverse places. It seems like we're seeing an earthquake every other day. So regardless of what you all might feel, it's time. And you know what? In Haiti, they know it's time. Even though everybody's seen the We Are the World and the telethon and all that, them people are still suffering there. We Are the World didn't change Haiti. Okay? It didn't change Haiti. It just changed the sentiments of the people in America so that America can go back to feeling that you are the philanthropist and you're doing what's right and everyone is doing what they can. So they did that for Americans to go back to sleep. People are still dealing with no limbs. There's still no medicine. They're still popping Tylenol and ibuprofen because they have no painkillers. They're still pulling people out of the rubble. They're still burying the dead. But because they're feel-good story, you have forgot about it. And that's what goes on in this world. Okay? We are at the end. You hear earthquake almost every day. The weather's different all around the world. What's happening? It's snowing in places that have never snowed. Okay? In different areas, there's rain, mudslides. The Most High is bringing his prophecies. And you know what? There's room. The same way the Haitians, some of the Haitians decided to get out, a lot of them are going to make their way back east. And you know what? America is not exempt. Okay? The Most High is just saving them. He's saving them because they're going to be his perfect work once this thing happened with Iran. It's happening. And you know what? A lot of you think because you're still shopping, you're still working to some degree, and you still can go see a football game or a basketball game, that things are not going to happen in America. But guess what? It's going to happen like a thief in the night. One day everything is going to be normal, then the next day it's going to be FEMA camps. And you're going to know what it means to suffer as the world is suffering. Brother, I want to thank you, and I hope you and your family are fine back in Haiti and those that are back in the States. And we pray for those in Haiti, and we pray for those in America.